In this video, I'm going to be talking a bit more about alignment, why it is necessary for your life, and what you need to do to begin your journey of alignment. It took me a really long time to realize this, but if you're thinking of transforming any area of your life, alignment is your first bus stop. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fejiro. I'm a self-mastery and alignment coach for African women and high-achieving adults who are tired of feeling stuck, disconnected from themselves, and they are ready to build and sustain a meaningful and fulfilling life. I had a conversation with a client recently. She has a good job. She's paid well, but guess what? She doesn't love the job. There is no sense of fulfillment. There is no sense of satisfaction in the job, and she feels like she has wasted her time so much on the job. Even though she said that, I'm like, yo, I can relate, because once upon a time I also felt that way. If you're in that place where you're doing something over and over again, but you don't derive pleasure, you're not satisfied, you don't feel fulfilled, chances are you are misaligned. And I'm going to explain what all of this means in a moment. For those of you who can drive, imagine that you are driving a car with the steering wheel slightly bent to the right. No matter how straight you want to go, the car will keep taking you to a different direction. You can put all your energy and steer it back, but once you make an attempt to relax, the car will go the way that it wants to go. That is what happens within many of you. You have your goals, you have your dreams, you feel like you are planning and doing your best to go that way. You have the desire, you have the potential, but your internal steering is driving you in a different direction. Now here's what alignment really means. Alignment is not being perfect. Alignment is not having everything all figured out. No, not at all. It is when your thoughts support your goals. It is when your habits reflect your desire, when your decision honors the woman that you are becoming, when your emotions stop dragging you left and right, but you are in control of your emotions and they can intentionally lead you, as opposed to your emotions leading you and making decisions for you. Alignment means that your values match the direction you say that you are going in. When everything is aligned, trust me, your life would flow with ease. You will stop looking for motivational speeches here and there to get you to do what you need to do. You understand the implication of your decisions, the implication of actions. You are ready and willing to take responsibility for the kind of life that you want to live. In that season of my life where I started to feel dissatisfied within, even though I had a good job, I did not know what was going on. It took me years of personal development, exposing my mind to growth, to knowledge, to realize that all of that was misalignment. Now, let me tell you what alignment does for you. Alignment forces you to tell the truth about where you are. I'm going to use my marriage as an example. I wanted a kind of relationship with my husband, but I was not telling myself the truth. I kept refusing the fact that I needed to work on me. I needed to work in me. I needed to take responsibility for my emotions. I needed to stop criticizing. I needed to stop blaming. I needed to become a better wife. If you do not submit yourself to that alignment process, you will keep blaming everyone else. Alignment allows you to sit down and ask yourself the right questions. Many people are not stuck because they lack potential. Many people are stuck because they are not being true to themselves. They are not honest about the state of mind that they are in the moment. They refuse to be honest about their habits, about their mindset, even about their identity. But alignment is when you come to that point where you can finally say, this version of me cannot deliver that version of life that I want. And that was where I got to in my marriage, where I was tired of the back and forth disagreement, and I had to sit down with myself and answer the real questions. Who do I need to become to achieve the kind of relationship that I want with my spouse? If you do not bring yourself to alignment, you will never get to accept the truth of where you are in this season. It's interesting that many people have no idea what their core values are. And beyond knowing your core values, you must understand the order of hierarchy in which they flow. Whether it relates to your business, whether it relates to your career, whether it relates to your relationship, and whatever aspect of your life. Alignment helps you to bring harmony, in your desires, your values, all of them together begin to make much sense. Think about it. You cannot build confidence when you keep disappointing yourself. So you set out a plan. For example, you want to start a YouTube channel, but you keep disappointing yourself. You don't show up. You want to launch a product. You don't honor it. You put a time on your calendar. You sit with your team and you agree, this day we're going to do this. That day comes, you don't show up. How are you going to build confidence? What you're teaching yourself is that you cannot be trusted. You tell yourself at the end of the month you're going to save $1,000. End of the month comes, you find a justifiable reason why you would not save that money. You are teaching yourself that you cannot save, and that confidence to do it the next time would not be there. If you can do it one time, your brain records that we can do this thing. You go the second time, you go the third time, and over time it becomes an automated process in your mind. So let's use starting a YouTube channel. It might be hard the first time, it might be difficult, but you bring yourself to do it. You do it the first time, do it the second time, do it the third time, and over time it becomes second nature. And you're teaching your brain that we can do this thing. We are confident enough. We can get through. That's what happens when you become aligned. You cannot be praying for increase, but you are sabotaging every opportunity with fear. So you say, okay, you want more business opportunity, and God literally brings the opportunities your way. Then you step back. You are scared. You cannot send invoice. You cannot show up. You cannot speak up. You are afraid to show up in public to showcase or deliver the solution that you said you wanted. But you prayed for it, and now it's here. Hello. You're not helping yourself. One of the questions you want to ask yourself here is, does my daily habit align with the woman that I say that I'm becoming? And if it is not, what do I need to change? Very important question that you must ask. Alignment puts you in the emotional, mental, and spiritual state that attracts results. When you're misaligned, everything feels hard. Clarity is hard. You're confused. You're inconsistent. You can barely do much. When you're in alignment, you make better decisions. You are a master of your emotions. You are more in charge. Right, your spirit feels there's this peace within because your spirit is settled. Your transformation becomes natural. There's a deep sense of meaning and fulfillment when you're living an aligned life. The reason why you were very busy in 2025 but you still don't feel like you did anything is because you're not aligned. Yeah, because think about it. You've often said that you want clarity, but your mind is very noisy. You can't even sit down to tick out certain things that you want to do for yourself. You say you want success, but your consistent pattern is avoidance, which is full of excuses. You say you want confidence, but you break promises to yourself every single day. You want growth, but you are so committed to your comfort zone, like both of you and 5 and 6. Can you see why? And because you have tried too many things, it didn't work. This is why many people give up. It's because different parts of you were not working together to get the desired outcome that you want for your life. Nothing is wrong with you. You have just been disconnected from yourself. And I hope just hearing me say that makes you feel relieved, because here is an opportunity to do it better. If any of this helps you, please let me know in the comments what stood out for you the most and what you're going to be doing differently. Remember to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.